everyone is hungry because we haven't fought for a while, and that's good enough for the people to watch, because they will see a combat, a full battle in there. That's the reason why I want to stay at 135, because there's a lot of big names, a lot of good names, and that's one thing that in boxing also benefits. If you do have a good fighters in that weight division, it's great for you. But even though how good you are, but if you don't have any opponent that has this caliber or someone that can face you with the big names, it's a little different too. I never expected that my record's gonna be this way, that it's gonna be in 33, because what I'm doing is just go fight and enjoy it, and of course think about winning.
Mercito, it's always a pleasure to have a conversation with you. Now, 24 July, the boxing is coming back with Golden Boy, and of course, with no mercy, Gesta.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be in your show every time, and I'm happy to be here every time.
Bueno, le digo a Mercito Gesta que regrese el boxeo el 24 de julio, Golden Boy regresa, y además con Mercito Gesta, y nos contesta Mercito que es un placer estar con nosotros, así es de que hablaremos de su pelea del 24. Let me start with this, Mercito, permíteme empezar con esto. Tanajara Jr., tell me something about your opponent. Le digo que hablemos de Tanajara, que es su rival.
Yes, Tanajara is upcoming prospect fighter. Good record with an undefeated record, 19-0, and he is upcoming, and I think it's a great fight that facing a young fighter, and the upcoming one. But for me, I think it's just the experience that I have will probably my advantage on this fight.
Bueno, dice acerca de Tanajara Jr. que es un prospecto que va creciendo bien, que tiene buen récord, pero que él considera que lo que puede ser la ventaja para Mercito Gesta es la experiencia que ha adquirido en lo que es el encordado, en el boxeo, pues. Now we are looking the record of Tanajara. So he have 19-0 and 5 knockouts. If you can work in something, let's say, like a weakness of Tanajara, which one is it? I mean, le estoy diciendo que cuál sería una de las desventajas que tiene Tanajara con él. You find something that you can exploit? ¿Encontraste algo que puedes explotar?
Yeah, I think he's a pretty much decent and good fighter with a good jab. For us, I think it's just timing, because right when he throws his jab, sometimes he drops his outer hand. So for me, I think we just need to figure out how to get in there, and we have some plans for this fight and how he engaged the fight. So pretty much right now, we just keep practicing what we've been doing in the gym, and I've been fighting taller fighters. So pretty much I just need to switch a little bit, just a little bit of it, because most of my opponents are taller. So it shouldn't be a problem for me fighting him, especially with his height.
Muy bien, habla Mercito Gesta acerca de la estatura, que dice que no le preocupa, y es que estamos viendo que, bueno, es alto para la división, obviamente, pero que eso no le preocupa porque Mercito ha enfrentado rivales grandes, rivales muy altos en su categoría, pero que además también ha descubierto que comete ciertos errores cuando tira el jab, lo va a aprovechar, que sí, obviamente su jab es muy bueno, pero que va a tratar de aprovechar eso cuando comete errores. Now, let's talk about you, my friend. You start training in San Diego, but a virtual training. But
Yes.
now you are in LA. Le estoy diciendo que cuando estaba la pandemia muy fuerte, él entrenaba en San Diego de manera virtual, todo viéndose a través de las cámaras, pero ahora está en Los Ángeles. So, not virtual training anymore. Now you are in LA.
Yes. The virtual training with my team really helps because of it keeps me busy and getting in shape. And now that I'm over here in LA, it's better. I can train, I can do sparring, but of course we still need to be safe. Every fighters of course, they go to get tested because they want to make sure that they're okay. And the same thing with me. And so right now, it's good that I'm over here.
Bueno, dice que sí, que definitivamente fue un paso complicado el estar entrenando en San Diego a través de la manera virtual, pero aún ahora que está en San Diego, entrenando, perdón, en Los Ángeles ya entrenando, que se tiene que cuidar y estar muy, muy alerta con esta preocupación. Now, take a look of your record because sometimes I believe the boxers forget about his big numbers. And if you take a look of your career, come on, 32, 17 knockouts, only 3 defeats, 3 draws. But when you start boxing, could you imagine that you're going to be like in this position? Le digo que revisemos su récord porque muchos boxeadores se olvidan de su carrera, lo que han hecho, y ahora con ese récord que tiene de 32 victorias, 3-3, pues que si se da cuenta. So, now you have a great numbers in boxing.
Yes. You know, when I start boxing, of course, that's my passion. I love it. I started with my dad, but I never expect to be, to fight. I mean, I'm never expecting that my record's gonna be this way. That is gonna be in 33 because what I'm doing is just go fight and enjoy it, and of course, think about winning. But I am blessed enough to get in this category, to get into this record, and I am still good. So pretty much I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm gonna keep going.
Dice que definitivamente cuando empezó nunca se imaginó llegar a estas alturas, que se siente muy bien ahora, que ve el récord y que la verdad que sí son buenos números, pero básicamente lo que él disfruta es esa pasión por el boxeo. Definitivamente es lo que a él le llama la atención. So, what we can expect from this fight, because the experts are talking about a war, a very good fight because of the styles, a very, very important fight because the next step for either Tanahara or either Gesta have the victory, you can have a title shot. Le estoy diciendo que qué significa esta pelea, porque sin duda, ya sea que gane Tanahara o que gane Mercito Gesta, se puede convertir en una oportunidad de título del mundo. So, if you win, I mean, title shot is close.
Yes. Definitely. This is gonna be a great fight. Like I said, like you said, expert says because of the style, how it is, and it's gonna be an impact. It's gonna be a full of action. The way Tanahara, because even though he's tall, he also engages, he also attacks. So I like that. So my style and his style will collide. It's gonna be a great fight, and it will open a big opportunity for the next fight for us. Whoever wins, and not just win, to how the fight goes.
Bueno, dice Mercito Gesta que definitivamente los estilos son importantísimos. No importa la estatura de Tanahara, los dos estilos van a chocar. Él dice, van a collide. Pero no solamente se trata acerca de la victoria, sino lo que van a mostrar y que definitivamente sabe que se viene una oportunidad de título del mundo para cualquiera que gane, pero que esperen una guerra, que esperen un combate muy importante. Two more things, my friend. Talking about winning, we need to take a look of 135 pounds because I was having a conversation with the Golden Boy people and they mentioned that this fight is going to be in 135.
Yes.
And I mentioned this because in some other fights in Mexico, even with the top rank guys, they have something like catch weight. You know what I mean? Because it's difficult to train now. So now this fight is going to be in 135. Le estoy preguntando a Mercito Gesta acerca de que ellos decidieron que fuera en 135 libras, pensando que en las otras peleas que se han dado siempre tienen un margen, hacen catch weight, pero este es en 135. So, let's take a look on 135. Lomachenko, Haney, Gervonta, Teofimo, Loma, of course, Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia. I mean, 135, it's on fire, right?
Yes. And that's the reason why I want to stay at 135 because there's a lot of big names, a lot of good names. And that's one thing that in boxing also benefits. If you do have a good fighters in that weight division, it's great for you. But even though how good you are, but if you don't have any opponent that has this caliber or someone that can face you with the big names, it's a little different too. So for me, I'm just glad that there is a lot of good fighters, big names in my weight division.
Bueno, fíjense lo que dice mi querido Mercito Gesta. Dice lo siguiente: si se ponen a pensar, sí está en una división repleta, plagada de talento, pero para él es muy importante estar en esta división, aunque entiende que es muy difícil, pero bueno, imagínense coronar en esta división de las 135 libras. Finally, my friend, why I have to watch this fight? Le digo, finalmente, ¿por qué tengo que ver esta pelea? Because there's big names, of course, like Tanajara and Mercito, but the main event is Ortiz Vargas. Why I have to watch this fight?
Well, first of all, of course, there's me, Mercito Hesta, and Tanajara, and the main event is also a good fight. Ortiz and Vargas, Ortiz and Vargas, that's gonna be a great fight in July 24th, and the first Golden Boy show and first of this year. It's gonna be so exciting, and it's gonna be a spark. Everyone is hungry because we haven't fought for a while, and that's good enough for the people to watch, because they will see a combat, a full battle in there.
Bueno, dice que definitivamente hay que verla porque no solamente es Tanajara, Gesta Tanajara, sino lo de Virgil Ortiz y obviamente Vargas, y que todos los peleadores, y lo sabe porque ha estado en contacto, van a estar hambrientos, tienen ganas de pelear, están listos, y que esperen una enorme velada. No people, no public, you're going to be alone with the fighter, a few people, let's say you're going to be in a bubble.
Yes.
Van a estar en una burbuja, pues, solamente los peleadores y solamente ellos. ¿Qué opina de esto?
Yes. I keep hearing about that in a bubble, and it's definitely a new experience that I'm going to have, and especially with there's no people, there's no audience. So I don't know how I'm going to feel, but as long as I'm focused and be there for the fight, and just concentrate. Hopefully that everything will be good.
Definitely. Dice que bueno, que definitivamente todo va a estar bien, que bueno, que la sensación seguramente será extraña, pero que ahí va a estar Mercito Gesta como siempre para entregarse. Well, thanks for having us. Le digo, gracias por atendernos. Anything to add? Something to tell?
Just the fans, all boxing fans, make sure to watch July 24th as I'm fighting against Tanajara, and Ortiz and Vargas will be fight. This is the first Golden Boy promotion, and it's gonna be action-packed. Don't miss it. And also, thank you so much. I always appreciate your show. I always liked your show, and thank you for inviting me to your show.
Bueno, dice Mercito que siempre le gusta estar con nosotros. Gracias por la invitación a No Puedes Jugar Boxeo, y que además esperen una pelea repleta de acción, de gran talento, y que es un evento de Golden Boy con le dan el banderazo. Así es de que, well, gracias, thank you, arigato, bye bye.
Thank you.
Take care, my friend.
All right, you too. Bye bye.
Take care. Bueno,
si te gustó nuestro contenido, suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube. Y si no te gustó, también. No puedes jugar boxeo.